What's up everyone, it's Trainer Dell. In this video for you, I have my Ruka Waifu deck profile. I took this to the locals because, we were supposed to have a Valentine's Day Waifu tournament, but that got postponed, which was fine because we also had plans to do that day and eat and stuff because Valentine's is a perfect day for all that stuff. So came and I brought this just in case they were going to do it this week, but they had a normal tournament, but I got second place. So that was pretty cool. My record was like a win against Slime, H-Choice Slime, win against the Escanor, and I think it was Choice and then two Stock, some Stock Soul with what's her name, Elizabeth or something like that. And then I lost to 8 Gold Bar Fate Grand Order with Ozymandias. But yeah, put Ruka in some nicer sleeves. Yeah, I like that cherry blossom effect. And got this playmat from Crunchyroll. So yeah, I was all Ruka'd out, ready for a waifu tournament, but played normal, but did pretty well. So yeah, those were my matchups. Went 2-1. Just lost in the final game. 8 players. But still really happy that I got to do what I like to do with this deck. But yeah, we'll just go straight into it. And we got the 4 Ruka Sarashinas, 3K, as long as you have 2 or more other rent-a-girlfriends. And when it's reversed, we get the ability to top check 3, add a character, and then discard a card. The clean cut bouldering date Ruka. And you guys will finally get to see that these are kind of foiled out. I don't know if I'll ever get any more of the SPs. So yeah. So 4 of those. 3 of the Brainstorm. The at least a trial run Rukas. Also, if you use Accelerate, you're able to draw 1 and then discard 1. So the very few times. It doesn't often come up, but, it's alright. This one is one of my favorite cards. It's the bottom deck bomb, but also you can pay 1 and send it to waiting room to look at top 4 cards, add a character, and put it to your hand. So the bottom deck bomb is the best part of it, but sometimes later on, I've sent stuff and then clean cut it back down and then pay 1 to search, or top check 4, so it helps out. Got 2 of the promo Global 500. If you accelerate, you reveal the top card of your deck, and if it's a level 0, then you stock it. And lastly, for level 0, we got the Important Conversation Ruka, 2 of these. This is just top checks, and you can send it to a waiting room or leave it there. And when your other renter attacks, it gets 15 power until end of turn. So you can get kind of beefy with it. It's an easy 45 usually, but 3K when, usually it's like a 3K attacker. Then to level 1s, I have an SSP of this, but it's graded, so not in the deck. But the I'm an Adult Ruka, 2 or more gets 1,000, and then Climax combo, put 1 card from your hand to the waiting room and top check up to 4 and get 2 cards. 2 rent-a-girlfriend characters. 2 cheater Rukas for some level 2 shenanigans, like if they bring out level 2s or they're playing standby, especially against the Nino waifus, that's there. 3 of the girlfriend and a girlfriend Ruka for the this is mainly when I use the accelerate, but sometimes the 1K is fine. So yeah, that's there. 2 of calling out accurately Ruka. It is the early play killer that sends to clock. So that's cool. 1 of the is there something in this room Ruka. This is a level assist. You marker it when you play it, and then you can use the marker for the level 3 wombo combo. To be honest, I might go back. Every time I run 2 of this, it should be at 2, but every time I run 2, I just find it just gets stuck in my hand often. So I just went down to 1, and it's one of the first things that I can search if I go for searches. But if I can't find this, then I'll just try to set up for level 1. But yeah, it's okay. It's more like a win more card, if anything. It helps the level 3 game. Then we got the 2 of the mysterious cute girl Rukas. If you have 4 or more other Rent-A-Girlfriends when you play this, you can choose a Rent-A-Girlfriend from your waiting room and add it back to stock. And when it attacks, it gets 1k for each of the other. So usually it's already 11k because you usually full board first. Again, this is for like those Ninos or cards that, like, you know, can't be reversed with cost 0 stuff or whatever. So yeah, level 2. Early plays. 3 of the what do you think Rukas. If you have 2 or less climaxes, it gets level -1 level. Then you draw 1, discard 1, and bounce something. So this has helped, and it did help again in today's games. Just getting stuff off the board. It also has a accelerate ability where you can pay 1, choose a Rent-A-Girlfriend from your waiting room, put it to the bottom of your clock to do -2 soul. But I almost never do that. It can be good, especially if you have if you're low on level 2, but I kept getting hit to the middle of level 2, so in my mind I'm like, there's no point. I'd rather get to level 3 and go for my end game. But if you're ever at like early level 2, then sure, it's fine. We got the I'm the Girlfriend Ruka. This is it's healer, and when you place the level 3 climax combo, you can change from your waiting room. So this changes into, and we're playing 4 Say Ah Ruka. And for 2, after it activates up to once per turn, at the end of the attack, if you have the increased heart rate and 2 or more other Rent-A-Girlfriend characters, then you can pay the cost, and you can either restand it, which is what I usually always do, or choose up to 3 characters in the waiting room, return them to your hand, and then like basically return all cards from your waiting room to your deck and shuffle it. So you kind of compress yourself in a sense, because you're able to I usually just go for the attacks, but if you need to, that is always a good option to get back the counters, to get back some extra stuff to hold, and then yeah, try to get your climaxes all back, which of course we're running the 4. This is for level 1. This is for I'm the Adult Ruka that I'm fully prepared, and then 3 or 4 of the increased heart rate. So yeah, all these are all foiled out, you know. Enjoy that. So yeah, that's the deck profile. Maybe one day I'll get these foiled out, and then I get kind of scared that a set 2 will be announced. But I'm hoping, and then we can get better tools and have more fun stuff for the deck. So let me know what you guys think. To me, Ruka best girl. Who's your best girl? And hopefully there is the Waifu Cup again, and I do better than I did last time. Last time I went 1-2, winning only my last game. So I'm hoping to pull through. Ruka really showed well today, showed up, did everything well we can do the last game. The first game was really close against Slime. We both got to level 3, and I was able to triple cancel, and yeah, I needed to like brainstorm to get another attacker, so I had like the 2 to get her to restand. I think I even like 3 stock to keep her, because I just didn't have really cards left, and he just wasn't able to get to his climax combo. So it was like the off climax, and I took some big damage, but I would have taken big damage, but I canceled 3. Second game against, like I said, Escanor, 7 Deadly Sins, and I was able to blast him to like level 3 super fast. Like he got to level 2 and he was like 2-6 or something like that, or 2-5, and then had to got himself to level 3 because when he brainstormed on refresh, he refreshed and then he hit 1 climax as his refresh, and then he brainstormed and then hit 3. So he was basically out half of his climaxes right away, and that's what got him all the way up there from I think like 1-4 to like, or 1-3 or 1-4 all the way to like 3, 2-5, something like that. And then had to do some shenanigans and stuff. And the last game, just like he just played better, got the cancels he needed. I got him to, I thought I was playing well, but got him to 3, I think 3-3, 3-4. But then he was able to get back down to like 3-3, 3-2, something like that. And he just canceled my last attack. Like I needed it to stick, and if it stuck, I would have won. Then it was his turn, and I refreshed with like 5 climaxes, and I was able to cancel some things, but that Ozymandias like clock kick and then burn 2, regardless, I was done. So yeah, again, really much fun. Excited to bring this to the Waifu Cup. Might change this, maybe one of these out for another one of these. I'm not too sure, just because I don't expect to see Nino as much. The green fixing does help, but yeah, I don't expect to see Nino. But if I do, then I have this at least. Or I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, thanks for watching. Peace.